Shanghai. Let's get it done. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘯𝘵𝘮𝘰, and I truly appreciate you for being here with me. So today we're going to talk about the Shanghai protocol that's going to bring a lot of benefits to the Ethereum ecosystem and allow many things to happen, such as you releasing your rewards to yourself if you did some staking with Ethereum. It's going to be awesome, and I'm going to explain why. But before I get into that, I want to talk to my subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys. So therefore, I'm going to read the comments. I wouldn't be here without you. The first comment that we have is from Rolando. He says, "Nah, you were more right than me about price. No surprise as I pulled the old Trump gut feeling and you came with brilliant mathematical equation." This is with the demonic venture capitalists about people being afraid that venture capitalists are going to be coming to the X1 chain and putting their greedy little grubby hands on the Xen network and the X1 network. Then I responded, yes, the price keeps dropping over and over. The bottom will be in March. Yes. So because the bottom will be in March, this is not negatively going to affect the X1 token. And on top of that, to create a layer 1 token takes a lot of work, takes a lot of development effort, and therefore you have to pay these developers because they're at the top of their game. So you're going to have to pay them $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year. I'm sorry, that's the only way that it's possible. The next comment that I have is actually a poll that I conducted where I asked, who should get more of the Xen's X1 token? The burn wallet or the community? Now, X1, like I said, is a layer 1 token that's directly related to the Xen network or the Xen tokens, right? That was going to be created by Jack Levin. And 69% of you said that the community should get more of the X1 tokens. And only 31% of you said that more of the tokens should go to the burn wallet. But it doesn't really matter because even if 100% of the proceeds went to the burn wallet, if you burn more X1 token, the X1 token that the community has in their own hands will increase in value because the lower supply, the higher the price. Next, we have a comment from Big Zachful that says, can we stake for 2 years? Because I want to cash out at 100x soon. Yeah, this is with the staking of the Xen tokens and the stake NFTs that's coming out. I responded, if you do a regular stake, you can do it for as long as 1,000 days and you can cancel at any time. That's a regular stake. But if you do a stake NFT, right, you're not able to cancel it anytime you want. You can only take out your stake rewards after the stake claim days is over. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Next one we have from Raphael that says, take this video down. You are teaching people to lose their crypto by suggesting deposit into bankrupted platforms. And then I said, I disagree. You should mint Xen, not buy it. Yes, even though Xen price has been down so dramatically, in fact, recently in my last video right here, if you do the claim days for 430 days, you're still going to only receive like 10 cents or something like that for doing a Xen claim or a Xen mint, I mean. But even though the price is very, very low, the price is probably going to still become lower because the price has just been going lower and lower and lower. That's how it is. It's very easy to mint Xen, and because there's going to be so much supply, the stabilization of the price of Xen is not going to happen until the maximum mint day equals $0, right? And therefore, it becomes unprofitable to start minting. When it becomes unprofitable to mint your Xen, people will instead start buying Xen. And when you buy Xen, the more you buy, the less supply that's in the available ecosystem. When this happens, right, the price of Xen will automatically increase. Now, the last comment that I have is from John Nisi that says, why will it be wise to trade PulseX for Pulsechain during the pre-bridge opening period? And of course, I said this many, many times. PulseX is going to drop dramatically in value at the beginning when Pulsechain comes out because a lot of people did not sacrifice for Pulsechain. They heard about Pulsechain way too late. So therefore, they sacrificed for PulseX instead because PulseX sacrifice happened afterwards. So a lot of people that actually wanted Pulsechain just bought or just did the PulseX sacrifice with that in mind that they were going to sell the PulseX as soon as Pulsechain comes out. But because of the burn mechanism that's inside of PulseX, PulseX will then increase in value after a month or so. That's my estimation, of course. Now, let's get into Shanghai, okay? So the Shanghai protocol is a really interesting system that's going to affect Ethereum. And this Shanghai protocol is going to be released to the Ethereum ecosystem, the Ethereum project, at the end of March, right? At the end of quarter 1. That's the estimation of what is going to happen. Now, people have been staking their Ethereum since the beacon chain happened, okay? This was all the way in 2020, 3 years ago. This beacon chain update allowed proof of stake to happen. Because of this, people got really excited with this, and now there is currently $20 billion worth of Ethereum that has been staked through this beacon chain update or whatever. This is when proof of work with Ethereum has been changed to proof of stake. Proof of work is what Bitcoin does right now to validate the system, to ensure the cryptography of the system, and to ensure the security of the system. In order to do proof of work, however, you have to use very, very expensive computers. A lot of them have these massive server rooms, these server farms that burn tons and tons of electricity and cost hundreds to millions of dollars. Meanwhile, just getting, maybe 5% profit, maybe even less than that, right? So you have to have $100 million just to make $5 million, okay? This Shanghai protocol is the step between merging and sharding, as you can see in the picture right here. The beacon chain is what I just talked about. Then the merge was another step that happened where they connected the beacon chain, which does proof of stake, with the old original proof of work chain, and it was called the merge. Shanghai is now the third step in this process, right before we have sharding. Sharding allows you to have a major throughput for the Ethereum chain, and is going to dramatically decrease the prices of doing any type of trade on the ERC20 on the Ethereum network, okay? Right now, especially during the bull run, the prices of you trying to trade Ethereum for maybe Chainlink or Dogecoin for maybe, I don't know, for Hex or something like that, during the bull run is going to cost you like maybe $75 to trade one coin for the other. Absolutely ridiculous. So when sharding comes out, the speed of the system is going to increase dramatically, right? So right now it takes about, maybe 30 seconds or so to do a transaction. When this comes out, the transaction speed is probably going to be 1/10 of a second, maybe even less. We don't know. And also the price is going to go down from that $70 that I said to maybe half of a penny, 1/7 of a penny, something like that. And as you can see right here, okay, in order to create the Shanghai protocol, you have to do something called the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, or EIP. As you can see in this chart right here, the EIP process is someone creates a draft. It's either accepted, rejected, or withdrawn, right? And if it's accepted, then it goes to the final stage where it replaces the entire Ethereum chain itself, or Ethereum chain is merged with this new protocol. And then the EIP list has been updated itself. There's many EIPs that's in the process that's going on. So this list will be updated because this new EIP that's been merged into the Ethereum chain gets off of that list. So the first EIP, called EIP 3651 of the Shanghai update, this is called the warm Coinbase. This will actually heavily reduce gas fees for coin-based payments, okay? It will also benefit block builders. Now, block builders is another thing for another day. You can look up YouTube videos that explain what block builders are. I don't have time to explain that in here, but generally it's a very beneficial thing. Another part of the Shanghai update is called EIP 3855. This is called the push zero instruction. Now, this pushes the constant zero, the number zero itself literally, to the stack, which reduces the smart contract size. This will also reduce the gas fees of the Ethereum system of any time you do a transaction on Ethereum. The next EIP is called EIP 3860, limit and meter init code, okay? The init code limit will now be 49 kilobytes, which was about double the size of what it is currently, okay? So when you double the size, it makes things work. You can put more things into the blockchain size or whatever, and this improves the entire ecosystem of Ethereum. Also, this EIP 3860 makes sure that the fees are always proportional to the size and the complexity of a smart contract. So when you have a very complex smart contract, like doing flash loans on the Xen network that's connected to a XenFT, a very complicated system, that those gas fees are going to be very expensive comparatively, right? But if you move Ethereum from one wallet to another wallet, which is a very small, low-level transaction, this will make sure, guarantee that the gas fees will be very cheap from moving Ethereum from one wallet to the next wallet. Now, finally, the last EIP is called 3895. beacon chain and push withdrawals as operations. Okay, so what this does is that validators will be able to withdraw their Ethereum that they've been staking since 2020 and exchange it for dollars. Okay, there's no gas fees that you have to pay for this withdrawal. Very, very beneficial. Now, when all of these Ethereum is released to the ecosystem, because these validators will then be able to get their Ethereum and trade it for dollars, people are afraid that the Ethereum price will drop dramatically because there's going to be, like I said, $20 billion worth of Ethereum that's going to be released to the system. I don't think this is going to happen. Okay, so why don't I think this is going to happen? If you've been staking ETH since 2020, that means that you really, really believe in the Ethereum system. And if you believe in the Ethereum system, you're not just going to waste your money into the lowly crap dollars, American dollars or whatever, or your euros or your naira if you're in Nigeria, okay? Nigeria, by the way, is the second most cryptocurrency heavily focused country in the world besides the United States. So people are not just going to abandon the Ethereum system. In fact, there have been some people that did the staking of the Ethereum even before the merge happened, meaning that they're not going to receive any interest. They're not going to receive any rewards for doing their staking. They did this because they were good Samaritans. They did this off of principle, just out of the goodness of their heart because they believe in Ethereum, okay? Also, another reason why Ethereum won't dramatically reduce in price is because when other people see how much money that you made from doing this staking since 2022, other new people will then decide to stake their Ethereum in this ecosystem. When you stake your Ethereum, you have to lock your Ethereum. When you lock your Ethereum, it removes it from the ecosystem, and therefore, when there's less supply, there's higher reward, there's higher prices, okay? And finally, coins such as Flash Stake, coins such as Rocket Pool have dramatically increased in value in the recent years. Flash Stakes allows you to receive your rewards for staking ERC20 token immediately without having to wait for the entire year of your staking process. So let's say that you've been staking, I don't know, Chainlink for a year. You received a 20% reward after a year of staking your Chainlink. But with Flash Stake, you can stake your Chainlink right now, immediately receive the 20% from that staking, and then you're going to have to lock up that Chainlink principal for a year, okay? Rocket Pool, another coin that has increased in value dramatically, allows you to do Ethereum staking without having to have 32 ETH as a validator. 32 ETH right now is worth, I don't know, maybe $50,000. Is worth a lot of money. Not only is it worth $50,000, but you also have to have like a side gig running a system administrator to make sure that your Ethereum staking protocol or whatever doesn't go down. You don't have bad internet that causes your staking to go down, okay? So what it does is that it groups a bunch of people together. You can put as little as, I think it's $100 worth of Rocket Pool into the ecosystem, into the Ethereum staking, and then you put your $100 worth of Ethereum, your $100 worth of Rocket Pool or whatever, and then you group together, and then you guys all receive the rewards from the Ethereum staking. And I got all of these graphics from a YouTuber called Hayden Otto. Shout out to him. Really great channel. Follow him. And I'm telling you all of this because I thank you. I love you. I really appreciate you. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's get this money.